Yeah. I think we could.
That'd be sweet.
Fist bump.
All right. So we're going to build an agency in 30 days and we're going to get it to 10,000 a month to prove that it's not luck and it's literally just knowing what to do at the end of the day.
So this is how to make sure that your agency actually profits. So this is something that people forget all the time, which is making sure that your fulfillment system is solid. You have to make sure that your fulfillment system can actually be expanded. So that means that you have to have the right SOPs, so standard operating procedure videos, to make sure that you can always hire more in the positions that you need. For example, if you are a Google marketing agency and you have more clients now and you only have one media buyer for Google ads, you probably want to have SOPs to be able to easily hire another one that will be able to train themselves to become competent for your agency.
I think one of the most important parts too is when you are doing fulfillment, before you even decide to hire someone to fulfill a service, make sure that you can deliver that service before hiring someone. Because I ran into this myself. For example, my agency does social media marketing and content creation. And so if I don't know how to edit content or make a piece of content go viral and one of my editors can't fulfill the service in time or quits or something happens, I have to be the person that's going to step up to the plate and deliver for that client. If you don't know how to deliver the service and you're providing a service to a client and for some reason the person who delivers for you can't fulfill the order, it looks bad on you and it's going to hurt your company. So make sure that you can fulfill the service first yourself before you even think about hiring someone to fulfill the service.
Also, if you're not good at your service and your fulfillment service is bad, then there's no amount of lead generation in the entire world. There's no amount of clients that you can have or amount of money that you could be making in the entire world to fix it. Because you have to be good at what you're selling first, because it all starts with you.
Jeez. So number 2 is going to be lead generation. Lead generation is going to be important whether you're just starting out or whether you're $1 million company. Leads, especially in the agency space, are going to be very important because your retention rate on client can sometimes be short, can sometimes be long, but you always want more clients because your company always wants to generate more money.
You always want to be adding onto your pipeline and you always want to build a lead generation system earlier than you actually feel like you need it. So this happens very frequently with a lot of the agencies that I work with, where they have like 2-3 really big clients and then they start to slack. They don't build a lead generation agency and then they lose these 2 clients because there's a recession or, for example, the company sells. Now what are you going to do? You have no leads in the pipeline, you have no lead generation system, and now you're building a lead generation system off of your emotions. And so now you're making emotional decisions, which means that the odds of you getting leads off of a lead generation system that you have rushed to build are very slim. So you want to build them before you desperately need them. So the third system that you need to build to make sure that your agency profits is your client acquisition systems. So your lead generation system is the act of bringing your leads onto a first call with you or your team, and client acquisition is the act of you actually closing your leads. So you want to make sure that you have a good nurturing system in place to make sure that you're planning the information that you feed your leads, whether it be through an email, whether it be through a video, whether it be through a sales call, in chronological order to help them fully understand why your service is actually special and valuable to them and how it will help them increase their revenue, their profits, or whatever you're trying to help them with.
And going back on the second point, if you do understand how to do your services and why it's important, going on to the client acquisition part will be extremely easy. You already understand the benefits of your service and it's easier for you to explain and articulate what you're going to be doing for the client in a way that they're going to understand and find it beneficial to their company. So number 4 is hiring systems. It's just as important to find candidates that actually want to work for your company as it is to generate new leads. Again, if you know how to fulfill the service yourself, you're going to be able to hire people that are going to be well adequate to actually fulfill the service for you. And this is going to allow you to really properly vet someone before bringing them onto your team to fulfill a service for your client. Whatever that person fulfills for the client is going to directly affect how your company is perceived. So if you yourself can provide the service at a high quality, what you want to do is then find someone who can also deliver that service at the same quality that you provide. Because when you're doing multiple clients, you want to make sure that you're consistent across your delivering process and your result.
And you don't necessarily need to find somebody that is exactly as good as you, because nobody will ever think exactly like you, but you want to find somebody who is on their way to being as good as you. And so what you can do is you can take them under your wing, and then you can train them to become a double you or a duplicate of you. And so that way your service never wavers.
Yeah. And if you get really good, you're going to be able to find someone that does it better than you, and you're going to learn from them.
And that's how to make sure that your agency actually profits. So go back, check on your own agency, make sure that you have all 4 of these systems in place. If you don't, it is time to work on them today, because you don't want to be stuck in a feast or famine mode. You want to be proactive, not reactive. My name is Brandie Wong. I'm the founder of Totally Branded. We're an operations and strategy agency designed just for digital agencies, also known as fractional COO. And we are currently helping agencies add 7K to their revenue in our 7-day free trial.
My name is Tamburro. I own a 6-figure content creation and social media management agency. If you're looking to start reaching millions of people online and make sure that your leads are educated before you actually get on the call with them, be sure to book a call with me, and I'd love to go over a free strategy for your team.
We're done.
Slowly leveling up.
So number 4 is so the third system that I'm sticking out my thumb, so it's 4. The 2, I'm getting confused with my hands. I'm gonna just put them right here. Okay.